The sun hung low in the Australian sky, casting a golden hue over the bustling streets of Sydney. A city known for its vibrant energy was now wrapped in whispers and speculation. Young Philly, the UK-based YouTuber known for his infectious humor and engaging content, had made headlines for a very different reason. After a dramatic arrest during his recent trip, fans and followers were left in shock. Philly had been in Australia to shoot a series of travel vlogs, showcasing the beauty and culture of the land down under. His videos often blended comedy with insightful commentary, making him a beloved figure among young audiences. But one night, the celebration of his adventures took a turn. A misunderstanding outside a popular nightclub led to his arrest, sparking outrage and confusion among his fans. Days passed, and social media erupted with support. Hashtags like #FreeYoungPhilly trended, while others speculated about the circumstances surrounding his arrest. Philly, typically an open book on platforms like Instagram and YouTube, had remained silent, leaving fans wondering what had really happened. Finally, the day came when he would break his silence. A live stream was scheduled for 7 p.m., and anticipation crackled in the air. Fans flooded the chat, emojis and messages flashing across the screen. Would he address the controversy? What would he say? As the clock struck 7, Philly appeared on the screen, his familiar smile dimmed by a hint of weariness. He looked straight into the camera, the casual backdrop of his hotel room adding a personal touch to the moment. "Yo, what's good, everyone?" he began, his voice steady but tinged with emotion. "I know a lot of you are wondering what happened. Trust me, it's been a wild few days, and I appreciate all the love you've shown." He took a deep breath, clearly gathering his thoughts. "So here's the deal. I was out with some friends, just trying to enjoy my time in this beautiful country. Things got a bit out of hand, miscommunication, some misunderstandings, but I want to stress that I never meant to cause any trouble." The chat exploded with supportive messages, but Philly continued, his tone growing more serious. "I want to take this moment to remind everyone, we're all human. We make mistakes, and sometimes things spiral out of control. I'm grateful for the support, but let's not jump to conclusions without knowing the full story." He paused, looking directly into the camera as if trying to connect with each viewer personally. "I'm okay, and I appreciate everyone who stood by me. I'm learning from this experience, and I promise to come back stronger. I'll be sharing more about my trip, and I hope we can laugh about this together someday." As he signed off, the chat was flooded with love and encouragement. Philly's ability to turn a difficult situation into a moment of connection was what his followers loved about him. The incident may have shaken his image for a moment, but his authenticity shone through, reminding everyone that even public figures have their struggles. Days later, Philly released a new video titled "Lessons Learned in Australia." In it, he explored the city, reflecting on the importance of friendship, understanding, and the unexpected turns life can take. His humor was back, interwoven with valuable insights that resonated deeply with his audience. Through the ups and downs, young Philly emerged not just as a YouTuber, but as a reminder that resilience and honesty can bridge any divide. As he continued his journey, both online and off, his fans knew one thing for sure: they were in for the ride of a lifetime, with a creator who would always keep it real. As young Philly settled back into his routine after the incident, he felt a newfound sense of purpose. The experience had been a wake-up call, a reminder that life could change in an instant. He wanted to use his platform not just for laughs, but to inspire and connect with his audience on a deeper level. With the Australian sun still shining brightly outside, Philly decided to shift the focus of his content. Instead of the usual travel vlogs, he planned a series called Real Talk, where he would engage with fans about issues that mattered: mental health, friendship, and the pressures of social media. The first episode was set to premiere on a Saturday evening. Philly sat in his hotel room, surrounded by notes and ideas. He wanted this to be genuine, to create a safe space for conversations that often went unspoken. As the premiere approached, he invited a few special guests, friends and fellow creators who had also faced their own challenges. Together, they would discuss their experiences, breaking down barriers and sharing their stories. Philly knew this could create a powerful message. The night of the premiere, the chat filled with excitement and curiosity. Viewers joined from around the globe, eager to hear what he had to say. The video started with a montage of highlights from his trip to Australia, moments of joy, laughter, and camaraderie. Then it transitioned to Philly sitting with his friends. The atmosphere relaxed yet charged with sincerity. "Welcome to Real Talk," he began, looking into the camera with a warm smile. "Today, we're diving deep into some real issues. We've all had our struggles, and I think it's time we talk about them." Each guest took turns sharing their stories, challenges with anxiety, the pressure to maintain an online persona, and the impact of negativity on mental health. Philly facilitated the conversation, encouraging openness and vulnerability. As they spoke, the chat was flooded with messages from viewers expressing gratitude. Many shared their own experiences, finding solace in the shared struggles. "This is exactly what I needed to hear," one commenter wrote. "Thank you for being real." The episode sparked a wave of discussions across social media. Fans began sharing their own stories using the hashtag #RealTalkWithPhilly. It became a movement, encouraging others to open up and connect over their experiences. The comments section turned into a supportive community, with viewers lifting each other up. Inspired by the positive response, Philly decided to take the series further. He partnered with mental health organizations, raising awareness and funds for causes that resonated with him and his audience. He organized live events where fans could come together, share their stories, and find support. The second episode of Real Talk featured a mental health professional who provided insights and tips on coping mechanisms. The guest emphasized the importance of seeking help and the power of community. Viewers flooded the chat with questions, eager to learn and engage. As the series continued to gain traction, Philly found himself reflecting on how far he had come. He was no longer just a YouTuber sharing funny skits. He was a catalyst for change, using his platform to uplift others. His journey through adversity had transformed into a mission to spread awareness and foster connection. Months later, Philly returned to the UK, hosting a live event in London titled "Together We Rise." It was a night filled with laughter, tears, and heartfelt stories. The venue buzzed with excitement as fans gathered, eager to meet him and share their own journeys. As he took the stage, the audience erupted in cheers. "I can't believe how far we've come," he said, his voice thick with emotion. "Thank you for being part of this amazing community. We've built something special together." The event concluded with an open mic session where fans shared their stories of resilience and hope. As Philly listened, he realized that each story was a thread weaving a tapestry of shared experiences. They were not just followers, they were a family. As the night wrapped up, Philly felt a sense of fulfillment he had never known before. This journey had been about more than just content creation. It was about building connections, breaking down barriers, and reminding everyone that they were not alone. With a heart full of gratitude, he looked ahead to what was next. The road might have twists and turns, but with his community by his side, he was ready to face whatever came next, together.